Hey everyone, Dark Magician of Team Sorcerers here, and welcome back to What If Wednesday. I think this is going to be the last one for now, because I've got to do some painting after this. Yeah, more will be next week. So this is another request by Joseph Barfield, and that is, what if Razer, Hypno-Disc, Chaos 2, Firestorm and Pussycat took part in the House Robot Rebellion? I mean, it depends which House Robot Rebellion, the one from Robot Wars Extreme 1 or the one at the end of Series 7. I'm going to assume it would be the first one where those five would fight the House Robots instead of Plunderbird 5, Stinger and Scorpion. Well, I think the competing robots would have an easier time of it. I mean, Shunt would be the most vulnerable. I mean, Firestorm or Chaos 2 would instantly flip Shunt over before it caused any problems. And then they'd go after Dead Metal, because Shunt and Dead Metal were the main house robots used here, and then Matilda entered the fight like soon afterwards. So yeah, Dead Metal would just try and go after whoever and probably catch Razer or Pussycat quite easily. And Hypno-Disc would just come at Dead Metal from the side and just rip pieces off him. Then Dead Metal would end up chasing Hypno-Disc, only for Razer and Pussycat to end up attacking Dead Metal from all sides. Chaos 2 would try and fail to flip Dead Metal over because it's so difficult to flip. Firestorm wouldn't have much luck either. Matilda would then come out and just attack like whoever, and probably try and charge any of them with the flywheel, but you know, these competing robots, they're just too good, too quick. Chaos 2 would try and flip Matilda over, but Matilda would probably swing to the side and hit Chaos 2 from the side, and not much would happen, but then this would give Firestorm a chance to attack and then flip Matilda over. And then the others would still end up struggling with Dead Metal. I mean, Dead Metal is having bits of him flying off, chopped away by Hypno-Disc and Pussycat, and Razer would grapple with Dead Metal. Whether or not Razer would get one of Dead Metal's wheels, I don't know. But yeah, naturally Dead Metal would keep spinning and try to shake them off and just grab whoever. I think it would end up grabbing Chaos 2 and slicing into it. Firestorm would shove Dead Metal and try and push it away from Chaos 2. Yeah, the flipper robots are really struggling a lot against Dead Metal here. They just can't flip it over, no matter how hard they try. So, yeah, naturally, it's up to Hypno-Disc, Pussycat and Razer to basically deal with Dead Metal. I don't think they'd be able to get one of Dead Metal's claws off. But yeah, I think everyone except Hypno-Disc would then end up bearing the brunt of Dead Metal's claws and circular saw. I mean, maybe Dead Metal could grab Hypno-Disc from behind, but I don't know how likely it is that that will happen. I know Dead Metal did it in the semi-finals of the Third Wars when Hypno-Disc was fighting 101, but that was the less advanced version. I mean, this is the most superior version of Hypno-Disc at that time. So naturally, this would just carry on until the time runs out and they're all left standing. And with 2 house robots taken out, I mean, that's a win for the competing robots. Maybe if Sergeant Bash and Sir Killalot entered the fray as well during the fight, maybe it would be different. But then again, Sergeant Bash would end up getting flipped over, and they'd have a hard time with Killalot. But then again, there is also a chance that Hypno-Disc could immobilize Killalot by slicing through its tracks and immobilizing it on one side. Yeah, naturally, Hypno-Disc would be the only one who could take out Killalot, out of these 5 competing robots. And that's not biased favoritism, because Hypno-Disc is my favorite monster. I genuinely think Hypno-Disc could immobilize Killalot just like that. I mean, Supernova did it. When Storm 2 slammed Supernova into Killalot's tracks. So, hey, if Supernova can do it, Hypno-Disc certainly can do it. So, yeah, that's basically what would happen. If you mean the second House Robot Rebellion, well, that's a different story. Because naturally, obviously, Chaos 2, Hypno-Disc, and Razer, the big 3 of Series 4, they didn't return for the 7th War, so only Firestorm and Pussycat would be able to do it. Yeah, they would end up teaming up with Behemoth and Gravity. So naturally, that would increase their chances of taking out Mr. Psycho, Growler, and Cassius Chrome. So in this scenario, Growler would still get flipped over, and so would Cassius Chrome by Gravity. I don't know how Cassius Chrome ended up being turned back over. Maybe Refbot did it off screen. But maybe there is a chance that Gravity could flip it back over again while everyone else is trying to deal with Mr. Psycho. So naturally, Firestorm would again be trying its luck again to see if it can tip Mr. Psycho over, but who knows if that's likely to happen twice. Of course, Firestorm and Behemoth are having a really hard time trying to flip Mr. Psycho over. I mean, it could probably still hammer Gravity and just immobilize it. I mean, in this situation, Pussycat's the only one that can really do anything to Mr. Psycho. Just come at it with the saw, just slice and dice it. Of course, if Gravity didn't try and flip Cassius Chrome again after being flipped over, then Pussycat would deal with him, even though it would get shoved around the arena a lot. And it might even take the combined power of Behemoth and Firestorm to flip Cassius Chrome over. And then, of course, Mr. Psycho would then end up randomly breaking down. So the result would still be the same, with the competing robots winning, but just barely in this one. Yeah, the second one would be more of a struggle, like in this timeline. Yeah, naturally, Firestorm, Pussycat, Chaos 2, Hypno-Disc and Razer would have a much better chance of beating the house robots, most definitely. But Behemoth and Gravity did well. I just wish that in the real timeline, Plunderbird 5 did a lot more. Just because I love the Plunderbird machines. And I'm a fan of the International Wreck Crew. It was one of my favourites, and I was disappointed that they didn't come back for Series 6 and 7. But yeah, it would have been great, considering Plunderbird 2 took out Dead Metal and Sergeant Bash in that King of the Castle trial, so it would have been great to see it beat the other house robots somehow. But yeah, it's just a shame that Plunderbird 5 didn't really do anything. But that's my opinion. But yeah, that's basically what would happen in this scenario. Thanks for watching.